somebody's fat, like why you gotta be like, oh you're fat, bitch? At the end of the day, a bad bitch is a bad bitch, and once a bad bitch, always a bad bitch. Do you know what I mean? It just is what it is. What up, hunty? My name is Mother Yao and welcome to the channel. I don't know if you guys can tell, but the lighting is quite different in this video. My apologies because it's not as Gucci as it usually is. Today we're only using two lights. We have a ring light here and a softbox light. Usually we have a ring light, a softbox light and a softbox light. However, one of them popped about 2 nights ago, literally. It started making some crazy noises. I tried plugging it in. It was just not trying to work for me. So I was like, okay, cool, baby girl, you're retired. We're going to give you a break and we're going to try and find a new one. So literally I spent the whole day today trying to find a new light up in central London. Couldn't find anything. Hence why like I'm looking a little bit sweaty, a little bit tired because I've had a long day and still didn't get what I wanted to get. So life goes on, you know, we're still popping or whatever, it's okay. Now we are going to get into this story time video and how we got into the issue that we got into. We got into a minor crash. We had a little incident going on, a little bit of homophobia going on, but we are going to get into that. We are going to break it down what exactly happened. I've got this friend of mine quite close to me. I trust to a decent extent, you know. Friend calls me up, is like, okay, cool. What are we gonna call the friend? Let's call the friend Sally. Even though it's not even a girl, it's a guy, but I'm still gonna say Sally because I just think Sally is cute. Like, when you think of Sally, you think of like, not a bad bitch, but you think of like a real cute bitch. You're like, oh, Sally, yes. Do you know what I mean? So we gonna call him Sally. Not Sally. Yeah, we're gonna call him Sally. By the way, guys, you will notice throughout this video I referred to my friend as both he and she, and that's literally just a bad habit of mine. Regardless of whether it's a boy or a girl, I always say she, and like, it's just the habit I have, but yeah. So Sally gives me a call and Sally's like, okay, cool, what are your plans for tonight? I didn't have any plans, like I was literally planning to like go to sleep. Like, I just did shopping, but I was just gonna call it a day. But a bitch calls me up and Sally's like, oh, what's your plans for today? Right, this, that, and the third. I'm just gonna go sleep. She was like, oh, why don't we go out? I was like, I'm not really feeling to go out. Because when you go out, you know the drill. You end up staying there. You say you're gonna leave at 12. 1 o'clock comes. 2 o'clock comes. 3 o'clock comes. You still up in that club, popping like there's no tomorrow. So I was like, oh, I'm not really feeling it. Sis was like, oh well, I've got a new car. I was like, really? She was like, yeah. I was like, okay, maybe. If you know me, like, I live for looks. I live for like, as you guys can see, like, look, I'm like, look, girl, I've got a lot going on today even. In fact, what do you guys think of the chopsticks? Because it's a new addition to the whole look. I don't know how I feel about it. I think they're a little bit long. Maybe if I get a coloured one like red or blue or something, I don't know, but these are wooden. Tell me what you guys think of them in the comment section. Anyway, back to the story. As you guys know, I live for looks, I love for appearances, I love turning up, snatching wigs, looking sickening, right to turn the third. So when I was like, a brand new car, the car is looking cute as well, I was like, okay, cool. So cool, boom. The bitch pulls up now. I think it must have been, what, like 10:30/11, that sort of time. I see this car. This car is looking cute. I mean, I'm not like the sort of guy that's like into cars and like knows like cars names and stuff like that, but I know a cute car when I see one. I know that like bitch that costs money, okay, like coins, like dollars, okay. So I saw it and I was like, okay, cool, we can get it popping or whatever. Bear in mind, I will say this now, I had my seatbelt on because I'm not about to drive in with anybody without a seatbelt. I've literally had arguments with family members where they've been like, oh, why have you got your seatbelt on? Do you not trust me? And I'm just like, no. I mean, I don't say no, but in my mind I'm like, no. But in person I'm like, oh no, you know, I'm just being precautious or whatever. In my mind I'm like, girl, I don't that I had my seatbelt on. And then at some point during the conversation, like, he actually explains to me that it's not actually his car and that it's his brother's car. So I'm just like to myself, it's not even your car, like what are we doing in there? Like, what are you playing at? Like, who are you trying to impress? Like, it sure ain't me, because like, we sisters or whatever, like, what's going on, Sally? So that already has me on edge a little bit. So we were making our way right to this, that and the third, and then literally, cut to the chase, out of nowhere, I just hear this collision and I literally feel my body jolt forward, and I'm just like, what the fuck, like shit. Like, you know that feeling of like when something just kind of hits you and you just don't even know how to react. I just had like a little bit of a headache, felt a little bit dizzy. I was just like, what the fuck is going on, this, that and the third. Come to realise we've actually collided with a car that is in front of us, and it wasn't cute. It just was not cute. Like, had my seatbelt not been on, my face would have been like beat the fuck up, sort of beat, you know what I mean? Boom, so the person jumps out of the car now and they're like, what is going on? Like, you just hit my car, like what the fuck, this, that and the third. And then the person sees me, and then that's when everything changes. And literally this person just starts like, you know when you like dress as out there as I do, you kind of know when somebody's gonna whip out something homophobic. Because you just kind of feel when somebody's looking at you in that certain way and they're ready to just say something. Well, this bitch was already not in the mood. His car's just been hit. Secondly, he sees me in the car. He was just ready to like let loose. He just started like throwing out homophobic slurs, this, that and the third. I felt as though, firstly, we've kind of like hit him. Secondly, I'm not even in like that frame of mind to like bounce back at a bit. So a bitch is like talking this, that and the third to me, and using transphobic slurs as well when I'm not even transgender. Not that if I was, then those slurs can be used, but I'm just saying regardless, you can't really look at somebody and assume this person's transgender. You can't even assume my sexuality actually, bitch, so do not try me, okay? And then like when like I started actually coming into it, I was actually like, I actually like tried to speak to a guy and I was like, I understand that there's a problem here, but you don't need to be speaking to me like that. And then the bitch was like, just like going off, this, that and the third. And so after that, like the guy managed to cool down a little bit. They exchanged like contact details, this, that and the third, because my friend was basically saying, we're not trying to get like police involved in this sort of situation. I can pay, it's fine. Bearing in mind that it's his brother's car. I don't know what he's gonna try and do about this car, but I don't know if he's gonna say to his brother, hey, like, I crashed your car, because that's not the cutest thing, or if he's gonna like try and repair it on the... I think that's probably what he's gonna try and do, I'm not sure, but that's basically what happened. And I just feel as though people really need to relax. Like, why is it that when something happens, the first thing you want to do is like attack something about somebody? Or if somebody's fat, like, why you gotta be like, oh, you're fat? Your car got crashed. It's getting sorted. You don't need to be homophobic. You don't need to be transphobic. At the end of the day, a bad bitch is a bad bitch. And once a bad bitch, always a bad bitch. Do you know what I mean? It just is what it is. And yeah, we never even ended up going out. We just ended up making our ways home, and yeah. So that was that. Hope you guys have enjoyed watching this video. In case you haven't already, don't forget to... My hair's looking bare like messy. It's just looking like a... looking real messy. What do you guys think of the chopsticks? Let me know if you like it in the comment section. If you're not already a part of the family, do not forget to hit that subscribe button. If you haven't liked the video already and you actually enjoyed watching this video, make sure to hit that like button as well, and leave any comments you want to leave in the comment section down below. I am looking forward to all of your lovely comments, and I will see you guys in the next... Hopefully nothing like this happens ever again, but I can't guarantee it. Yeah. Bye guys!